Hello and welcome again to AA Home Gardening. The sun is out once more and I'm gonna give you a mini tour of my backyard garden. It's summer, officially summer here in the UK. I'm gonna start with my blueberry patch. My blueberries are coming on just beautifully. Look at these blueberry, guys. It is superb, isn't it? I'll be having some beautiful, super delicious blueberries. Guys, just look at this one shrub. It's loaded with blueberries. This is the bottom, this is the top now. Blueberries everywhere. You know, blueberries in the shop are so expensive. And these produces loads. So there's no reason for them to be so expensive in the shop. Everywhere you look, I have so much blueberries. I'm so excited. I cannot wait for them to turn colors, guys. This is just one shrub over here of blueberry. What I'm showing you so far is just one shrub of blueberries, and the size are a good size. So much blueberries. It's summer officially started on the 20th. Today is the 23rd. This is another one, not as big as the first shrub, but they're coming on beautifully. These are superb, guys. These are just magnificent. The fact that I can grow my own blueberries in my little containers here in cold UK, and I don't have to keep on paying a arm and a leg. And you know what, guys, I'm gonna experiment. You know, I love my experiment, and I'm gonna grow some more from all these lovely shrubs because I want loads of blueberries. So even though I have 4 massive shrubs already, I still need some more. And wherever you look, underneath, above, beneath, anywhere you look, my blueberries are just being superb. Then over there, you know, I have my sunshine blueberry just right over there. So this is the autumn bearing one. So they're not going to be as big yet because they're not going to quite ready until autumn, but you can see the bloom and everything going on. Then we have the original. This is my first blueberry, and they're just about ready to change color. Just about seeing a hint of purple going on. So this is the oldest blueberry shrub that I have here, and it's still loaded. And guys, you know, we had a rough start, and then when these were pushing out, the weather changed and we had those freezing frosts and everything. So it did damage some of them because I know the bloom was coming out. If the bloom wasn't coming out, then it wouldn't have made a difference. But the bloom was coming out, so some got damaged. But I'm super happy. I cannot be more happy. I have loads of blueberries to look forward to. Then I have my Echinacea that the bees love, and it's really pushing out loads of new flowers everywhere. That's my beautiful Echinacea plant there. It's nice to have one in your garden. It reminds me, it's a bit like sunflower, isn't it? You just come out like that and it's beautiful. The smell is nice as well, and it just attract the bees in the garden. So that's my blueberry bush going on there. Then my loquat, if you remember the reveal in early spring, this was like totally damaged, so I had to cut it back. Even though I had it covered, it got damaged, so I cut it back, and you can see new shoots coming out everywhere. So it is alive, it will survive. And I had to change the location from where it was, put it somewhere else where it can get more sunlight. So that's my loquat. It's very tiny. I don't think I'm going to get anything this year again, so I'm going to push back my hope until 2022. So that's my loquat there. Most of my cherries got totally damaged, so I don't have much cherry to look forward to. So there's just 1 and 2 holding on. Not a lot of cherries. There's few holding on there. Nothing to sing about in the cherry department. I have a few over there. They all got damaged. Got another one there. So they're just a few cherries. Then they have my kiwi. I was open and still open. I don't know if it's too late for this year, but I'm truly hoping that I can get some kiwi from my vine this year. The slugs love it. Look at the leaves. I've been fighting these slugs left, right, and center. The slugs love them too much, but it's looking promising. So it's still a healthy vine. So if I don't get anything this year, I'm open. Next year we're gonna be my year, and hopefully when spring starts, I'm not gonna have the same thing that you had this year, where it started nice and then frost came again. So this is my lemon tree that I overwinter in the garage with no eating, no light, nothing. Then I cut it totally back. There was nothing on it. So everything you're looking at now is new shoot, and it, look at the leaves, so shiny and nice. So I cut it all back. So they're sturdy, they're strong, and wherever you look, there's new shoot coming up from the base everywhere. So it was just in the garage, no eating, no light. That's the other one. So it's a good example what it looked like. Totally bare, everything cut off, and then you can see shoot coming out there. Chives. This is the other thing that you need in a garden, because the bees love chives. I mean, it's nice to cook with, but if you don't want to cook with it, you could just have it in a garden to attract bees. Bees love this, and the Echinacea and the lemon balm. So you have seen my video of my strawberry already. Some is gone in the tummy, some more changing color. So my strawberry looking nice. Cannot complain in the strawberry department. Strawberry hanging on everywhere, and they're not bad size at all. There's one on the ground. I don't like them on the ground, so take that one up. So catch him somewhere off the ground. So yes, so my strawberry patched in beautifully. And the thing is, I just potted this one out, and I'm getting lovely strawberries. So that's my strawberry going on there. I still have a lot of volunteer plant. So that's my compost heap. I took out loads already, and there's volunteer plant coming. I'm saving my seeds. I'm gonna do a seed video for you. So I have the narrow kale, seed for the narrow kale, and I also have the curly kale, and I have the seeds saving. So I'm gonna have my seeds for next year, so I don't have to keep buying. So there's loads of seeds everywhere, but I also kept it because these blossoms attract a lot of bees in the garden. So when they're past their time and they're not producing anymore, save them. Look at the amount of seeds, guys. And all of these are either curly kale or narrow kale. Isn't that just superb? I have seeds everywhere, and I'm going to save every single one of it. I'm not going to take it for granted anymore that I can go to the garden center and get seeds. I'm going to save all my seeds as much as possible. Last year I saved all my cucumbers, and I saved all my tomato seeds and things like that. So this year I'm saving all my seeds. So taking it back over to this side, we're going to show you some more berries. Oh, actually, I'll show you my yam first. Look at my yam going up, wrapping round, wrapping himself round the stick, wrapping himself all around. So a friend of mine was very generous. He went and just take off some branches off a tree for me, because you know yam, they need strong, sturdy stick. You can't just use a normal weak bamboo or anything like that. So it's wrapping itself around. Then this is the white one, and it's wrapping itself around the stick as well. So this is the yellow yam, you know, with the spikes and everything on it. That's the yellow yam, and this is the white yam. Look at my peach from seed. These are my 3 peaches from seed. Wow, 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 wow. Guys, if you continue the same, this will be producing some peach for me next year. It is so healthy. It is so nice. And it's just striving, 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 striving. Just look at it. So I'm thinking next year I should be getting some nice homegrown peaches. So take you back over here and we're going to the berries section. And before we reach, we're at our Jonagold. You can see my Jonagold getting size on them now. So even though I lost the majority, I still have few apples going on. So you can see the few apples on the tree going on here. A few Jonagold apple. And now I'm getting over to my tea berries. Summertime! It's summertime! There's berries! Guys, we've been snacking on these berries already. So I have tea berries everywhere. Guys, one of the nicest things in your garden when you can just come out and just snack on something in your garden. There's tea berries everywhere. Yes, they're a bit late this year, but that's okay as long as I get some. And everywhere you look, there's tea berries, and tea berries. So I have so much berries, and I love berries, and I have the boys that love the berries. So I have berries everywhere. Guys, do you have any tea berries in your garden? Tea berry is a cross between the raspberry and the blackberry. It's really produced bountifully. Everywhere you look, there is tea berries. They produce so much. And if you look at my video last year where I trimmed this thing back, there was absolutely nothing. And everywhere you look, the new shoot is producing more. So this is a new shoot from where I cut off. You can see the greenness. And everywhere the new shoot comes up, there's berries. Guys, go on, get some tea berries. I even add tea berries in the giveaway as well. So there's loads of tea berries. And this is some potatoes in container. And if you look closely, you can see blossom about to come out. So my potato in the polytunnel on the allotment already have blossom. So now my potatoes are getting ready. I think this one is called Desiree. Look, a reddish looking one, like in Edwards. So I have that going on there. Then I'm coming over here to my raspberries. Oh boy, if only you could see in person. This video is not doing justice. Everywhere you look. Did I say everywhere? Everywhere you look, there's berries. Every single location you look, there is berries. So these are my raspberry. And there's still a raspberry with blossom on. So different stages of raspberry. So there's raspberry with blossom and everything. There's tiny raspberry. There's medium raspberry. There's large raspberry, and there's partially ripe, and there's ripe. So there are all different stages going on. So that's my raspberry bush. That's my raspberry bush. I love summer. I love summer. I just love summer. You get all these lovelies to eat. So your hard work, you just come and munch in the garden. Munch in the garden. Munch and munch and munch. Look at this raspberry leaf. This particular one, the leaves are humongous, gigantic. Look at the leaves. This is just one leaf. These leaves on this one, I did I post some pictures on the community tab of this one. This raspberry, this particular raspberry, I can't remember the name of this one. The leaves are just huge. It's like, I don't know, it's just really big compared to the normal raspberry. These are the normal raspberry. Look at the leaves. These are the normal raspberry. The biggest size I have in these is probably like that compared to this massive one. So anyhow, there's raspberry. Guys, every corner of the garden there's raspberry, and there's raspberry. But the only thing with these, you know, they grow like weed, so you have to contain them. So I don't mind growing them in container. The only thing you need is to keep on top of the watering and the feeding when they're ripening up like this. But these spread like grass, so they do take over. So if you have a section in the garden that you don't mind them taking over, that's fine. Otherwise, you just put them in containers. Look at raspberry. Look at raspberry. Look at raspberry. So this was my berry and my apple tour so far. and everywhere you can look, there's berries. Then I have my pomegranate over here. It's beautiful, but I haven't seen any bloom yet. Guys, there's a subscriber 254 nature grower. Go over to her channel. She have this massive pomegranate tree in bloom, where she was making juice by hand, no blender. She was making her pomegranate juice by hand. So that is 254 nature grower. Go over there, have a look at her channel, have a look at her pomegranate tree, and send her some support, guys. So, and this is my lemon balm that I repotted not too long, and you can see it soon come out in loads of flowers. So if you don't want, you know, as I said, with the raspberry grow like weed, this grows weed as well. They grow so fast, they spread so much. So when this go in bloom, if you don't want to have loads taking over your garden, as soon as the flowers start drying up before they drop, just cut them off, because wherever they drop, you're gonna have loads more lemon balm. I'm planning to have loads, so I'm not gonna bother with it. I just let it grow. Then I need to show you my mulberry. The previous tour I did, the mulberry was like totally dead. Look at the leaves on my mulberry. Look at my mulberry, guys. My mulberry is alive and kicking. Look at it. Nice glossy new leaves all over on my mulberry plant there. Then the plum that I didn't know what it was, because it's growing from the grafted bit, it's all spreading out, looking nice, but there's no bloom. So next year I'll definitely know what it is. So this is one of my gooseberry, just having a little gooseberry there holding on. So this is a mini tour, guys. So this is not a full tour. So this is a mini tour of my berries and what's happening just the beginning of summer. Today is the 23rd. Summer officially started on the 20th. So let me know, what do you have in your garden? Have you started munching on your berries? You know when summer is ready. You know when it's summer, when you can go in the garden, munch on your strawberries, munch on your tayberries, munch on your raspberry, and start munching on your fruit. So let me know, what do you have in your garden? Look at my sunshine blue. So much blueberries, and these are for autumn, guys. So when I'm finished munching on all the summer blueberries, I still have some blueberries to go. So thanks for coming on the tour with me in my backyard. All container gardening, guys. Everything I show you is in containers. So if you don't have any space, you can grow in containers. You can do grow bags. You can do bag for life. You can do bin. You can do any container you can find your hands on. So thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, remember, thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. And when these beauties start changing color, I'll give you another tour. Isn't this magnificent, guys? Look at the bunch of these blueberries right in my backyard. So thanks for watching. Thanks for viewing. Until next time, I'll continue enjoying the summer sun and continue gardening. So take care now. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.
Like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell.